let's let this guy here out. We're going to start this drive off with World Class. World Class simply has been the dominating Hampshire boar out here in the Hampshire breed in 2018. We was blessed last year to have the game who was a dominant figure, but just the facts are is you're going to see a son of his drive the very last boar of the day, shock the world. That was a grand boar there at the expo. At the summer type, and the winnings down here, we took out a lot of the words. If you look in your catalog on page, what is that, Lindsay? Page 5 in your catalog, simply just a ton of winnings. The Cooks raised this boar. They're south of us here, about 45 miles, and if you love Hampshire hogs, one of the things that you have to love about this guy right here is he is true Hampshire character. His belt is good. He throws excellent underlines. He throws a high percentage of the belts. Semen quality on this guy is impeccable. He covers and settles a vast majority of hogs that he breeds. We're just fortunate to have the foresight to have this guy here, and he definitely is a breed changer. Whether he starts off at the expo, winning at the expo, in the Barra show, turns around, comes a summer type, dominates in the summer type on the junior side as well as the senior side. We come to the Indiana State Fair, the Grand Barra at Indiana, go to Illinois, the Grand Gilt, Reserve Barra, and the list just goes on. I got a text last night about 11:30 last night. He just won the Minnesota State Fair. I don't know how many county fairs this guy's won. So definitely we don't need to say a lot about this guy. I remember we drove him out here last year, Lindsay, as a young prospect. And just as we're going to drive a few of his sons out here. And, we all think we know what we're doing, but the proof's always in the pudding. And unquestionably, this guy he is a dominant figure. He is a beast. The thing I love about this boar is half of the breeders hate him, half of them love him. But they all got to beat him, don't they, Lindsay? They've all got to beat him. And this is just one guy that you can put on a vast majority of hogs, and he's going to make Hampshire hogs better. And that's what we love about World Class. If you study his pedigree, his daddy was the grand champion boar. At the World Pork Expo. His granddaddy is about 80 feet behind me in the fifth pin on the left, called Outlaw, which we don't drive Outlaw no more, but he's still alive, still selling, producing semen out of him. So there's a long history right here in this guy, and we're just very blessed and thankful that World Class was able to sit here at Gold Rush, and definitely a great boar. And literally, this guy can go all day long out here. And Mitchell, you can drop that one back out. He really doesn't need any introductions or any big speeches, except it does get us excited, doesn't it, Lindsay?